Good. Yep, we're good. Hey y'all, welcome back to another live stream. And this time we're actually gonna be playing Minecraft. I was trying to make sure everything was fully up to date, and it seems to be. So we're actually just gonna hop on my realm that me and my friends I started, and I had my friends play on as well. It's probably just gonna be me for a bit, but some other people might join in the call because I'm on Discord right now. Okay, JJ just text me. Let's play Minecraft. Let's go. Yep. See, like I said before, there's a whole bunch of different mods installed. So little, well, not mods, but like the add-ons, custom stuff that you can get and buy. So your Minecraft world is going to look much different. Of course, what's it called? The Vibrant Visuals isn't out yet, although I did experience it on my Xbox, and it looks fantastic. Although what does suck is that friggin' it doesn't work with the realism mod, so I'm gonna have to try and find a way around that, if there is. There probably isn't. But yeah, here we are. I forgot I was in the jungle because I was catching something. Ooh, let's put that off my screen. I don't need the buttons. Is it that video? Yeah. Where's it at? Classic. No. I'm probably doing this in a bad spot because I'm doing this in the jungle. No, that's right. We can't use ray tracing. Alright, where's the button? Game player names, outline selection, yeah. Screen animations. Turn it off. Okay. No, I don't need that. That. I cannot remember where it's at. It's not a game setting, is it? Oh, there's their player percentage. So, oh yeah, I forgot. I have to keep inventory on because my friends were complaining about a certain monster that is also in this that I've also added into the realm. Right? Where am I? Alright, it's been a minute since I've actually played Minecraft because I put this on and I put two mods on. Uh, one is trains, another one is a completely different mod that I'm not going to talk about. I'm not going to talk about it. We're going to see it later. More than likely, when we go into a cave. But um, with the train mod, we're going to actually, I forgot. Let's teleport home. There it goes. Get my cursor off the screen. Oh god, it's taking a minute to load it. There we go. Okay, so okay, no, that's actually bothering me. Where the crud is it? So I wish there's a way I can show the text on my screen. Let's see, mouse and keyboard, now controller. High controller hints. There it is. Okay. That was bugging me. Also, yes, I know the the thumbnail for the video is completely wrong. I need to actually take a screenshot. Ooh, it's nighttime. Okay, let's actually go to bed. Maybe people might join. I'm not too sure. But I don't know why my Discord overlay is not popping. Let me. Mouse. There it is. Let's see. You're currently running overlay over the game. No, you're not. All right, let's see if that works. It doesn't seem to be working. I just realized it's not even full screen. Oh, that's why. Never mind, it isn't full screen. Okay, so now that we have the train add-on, okay, yeah, it's a guidebook. With a ton of new railway mechanics and vehicles to add to your world. This guidebook will help you build your great railway expansion. If you lose the book, Mary Craft with the book and a gold nugget. Okay, to be honest, I'm not really gonna be messing with it. This was a request by my friends who, for some reason, they just really wanted on this. I was like, okay, well, send me the money and I'll buy it. So now we need an area for to build it, but there's not really, it's not much of an area to put it at. Only place I can think of is like somewhere over here. I'm gonna have to replant the crops again. Dang it. Only place I can think of is gonna be somewhere over here in this area to have something of some sort of train station. Some part I can think of, but this, got my buddy's house right here, which I don't know, he did not finish. Oh, this is a tricky one. Uh, so we got Amber's unfinished house that she needs to actually finish. I don't know where to. A part of me wants to just leave it to them, but at the same time, it's like I don't know exactly where could we build one. I'm I'm confused. I just really hope I didn't spend my money on an add-on and then no one uses it. Because I will take it off if it starts negatively affecting the realm, like performance-wise. It seems to be, but that's only because nothing's going on. Um, let's see, maybe over this way. Now we have a little pale oak forest right here with trees. Maybe maybe something over here. XP doesn't want to pick up. Only thing I can think of is if we put it like somewhere over here. And then I don't even know exactly how to build one or what materials is it. I could do a pink one. I could do cherry blossom ones, but I don't think I have any cherry blossom wood. I'll have to go explore, go and get that, and go find some. And also the game overlay, it still is not working. Why is it not working? How do I have this here? Oh wait, no. Shift plus what's that? Let's see, maybe right alt. Maybe that'll pop it up. Nothing's popping up. Okay, screw it. Alright. You know what? Let me actually look up on my phone for stuff to build. Let's see, train station. Let's see, Minecraft, train stations. Hmm. Okay, this looks like something that can be doable. A little simple train station. Doesn't need to be. Then with the furniture mod, we can really get it done. I'm gonna need a lot of cobblestone though. I think I have some in my chest still. Excuse the sounds of a fire truck passing by right in front of my house. Gotta hit that. Cobblestone, cobblestone. Take more blocks. I got deep slate. I can use deep slate. Uh, I'll find a way for the stone. Okay, so let's really scat out an area for it. I don't know why I don't know why the music's not playing. I feel like the Minecraft music rarely ever plays when you're in the game. Like I feel like I need to add like my own music to it. Oh, right as I say it now it starts. Um, I have my friend. I think that's Dynastic's house. Way over there is another friend of mine, Jason, who barely plays on the realm. I forgot whose house is this. But that's clever how they did the window. Like taking advantage of the furniture. Um, yeah, excuse me. I did a good chunk about. We got a good chunk done today. Obviously, I'm off of work. That's why I'm streaming. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. I'm on Discord right now. There we go. Hmm. Okay. Now, let me see. What's a good spot? I mean, like we have another portal right there. We got the lighthouse, a little chill area over there. And I built those. That took me a good while. Ah, I'm trying to see what would be a good area for. What would be a good area for it? All right, I forgot. I don't know which mod does that, but there's a mod. One of the mods. Whenever you're done eating food, it replaces whatever food that you had. It switches that up with a different one, and it's like and it switches the inventory space for a different one. And I like it at the same time. It's really annoying. And my inventory's full. That's license for food. Okay. Um, the only spot I can think of is like not here. It's back where the pale oaks are. That's really the only spot I can think of. Sadly, it does danger. Really, the only spot I can think of is over here. That's this one way out here. This is really the only spot I can think of. It's gonna just be way. It's just gonna be way out here. Okay, well, first I need dirt, so we're gonna get it from here. Yeah, but how y'all doing today? Hope y'all doing alright. Today has not been bad. Went shopping with mom earlier today. We went to our local Hobby Lobby because she said she wanted some more she wanted some more puzzles, and I said I was gonna get her some puzzles. She loves doing puzzles, and she said she needed something to do, so I was like, well, let me get you some puzzles. Let me not drown. You know, got her some puzzles. Got me some little, it's not accessories, but like little display options for a good couple more Hot Wheel cars, more display cases. And right now my brother is home because he's got his son, so you might hear him in the background. He might actually just come in my room, come mess with me, like he did last time. I'm not too sure. Alright, we're gonna clear out this area, make it look all natural at least. There we go. Okay, so, hmm, how do I want to do this now? Wait, there we go. Trying to figure out how do I want to maybe go. Yeah, it's gonna have to go from like here to about there. And then, however they start it, they'll be able to just completely go crazy with however they want to make it. It doesn't really have to be, it doesn't really have to be big. Not much. I'm gonna put this dirt back to the ground. I don't think I'm gonna need it, so might as well repurpose it back into the ground. Hello, Mr. Drown. Go away. Okay, so we're gonna use. All right, maybe I know I shouldn't be trying to do this at night, but I don't care. All right, go away. You're right. I forgot. I have that mod that adds different what's it called, seeds for food. So we're gonna do about this. Actually, deflate doesn't look very great. Yeah, not deflate. We're gonna make that into cobblestone. Not cobblestone, but like stone bricks. The deep slate bricks. See, that's not it. So, there it is. Boy feet. Let me make this into more bricks. I think one stack. Why aren't you guys going inside? Go inside. The beds are literally right there. There it goes. It's right there. Get in. Okay, so now we got the these bricks. We're gonna do about to here. So we're gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Why is this the thing? You can't just overlap a flower. Dang it. Actually, I'm gonna have to cut more. Okay, this will be our platform. Oh wait. So go away. Do you mind? Small child. Go away. Okay, so this will be our platform. We're gonna uh, I'm gonna definitely need more. You know, cover up this. At least make it look somewhat better. Why is the music not playing? Why is it's so quiet? 20 more should do it. Just play Minecraft, Jay. Oh, yeah, Minecraft. Hi, Nicole. Technically, yeah. The other ones, they have like controller drift. I just haven't gotten rid of them. Yes. Yeah, that came with the Xbox. That came with the Series X. Yeah. Not done it. It either came with the Series X or with my original Xbox. I got my use out of it. I know, I will, just not yet. This. Now I need more dirt. Let's get some under here real quick. Yeah. Alright, so at least now all the mobs should be disappearing. I'm still gonna need more dirt. That's not enough. I thought the hole was smaller. It's not. And she's got a bone. Zip it with me. Okay. Like, I was gonna make a joke, but I'm not gonna do that. There we go. You can just go away now. Alright, this should be enough. No, it's not. Love it. I need water. I think y'all ever seen the movie Joe Dirt? Because now that I think about it, I have not seen all of it. There we go. Now I have too much. Nuts. I'm gonna need more tea slate. I wonder if Ralph's got some. Riley, if you're seeing this, I gotta raid your cobblestone stash. All right, come on. There it goes. All right, where's the tea slate? Get my mouse off the screen. There we go. So, alright, now the music's getting too loud. Eesh. Turn that down. Darn it, not all the way back. There we go. Oh yeah, little Arnie Jr. I forgot about him. Got the squelching sounds like. Alright. Sorry, buddy. Gotta steal your cobblestone. Alright, I forgot the. What's it called? The little buddies do that. Scarecrows when you jump by them. I might never make that sound again. Alright, so we're gonna get this. See, bricks. There we go. Alright, now we're cooking. We can finally finish the flooring. As you can see, I am not no like crazy master builder. My house would be a square, but like detailing, I can do that. I can make some. I can put something together, make it look nice. Not the best, hell no. But I'm having fun. All right, there we go. This will be our platform. Yeah, this will be our platform. So we're gonna have smooth stone about here, 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 and here. So we're gonna make this double. I think we can do triple. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Dang it. 1. Oh, nuts. That cuts off the tree. Might have to just cut. I'm just gonna have to cut down this tree. There we go. I don't want to. I really like this. I really like that tree in that particular spot. I'll just replant everything later. So, turn it. Come on. There we go. sensitivity is not usually this slow. And that's better too. Alright, so we're gonna put this here. And so yeah, so two. Yes. Okay. So could make it into slabs. I think we're gonna do slabs. Yeah, we're gonna do slabs. Yeah, ignore my very mismatched armors. I have that on there on purpose because I do not have all the correct diamonds to get the correct ones, and also I do not care because in this mod, with the weapon mods, they also have a special bonus if you have them all the diamonds in a set. And to be honest, I don't really care for it, so that might be enough. Yeah, that might be. Yeah, I say that might be enough, and then we're gonna. Yes. Well, there was some deep slate here. Oops, I stole his stuff for absolutely no reason. I'll put it back. Oops. Oops. So, now that we have that, we're gonna take this. I just dropped my axe, didn't I? No, I dropped my sword. I need my sword. Yes, they didn't fix the bug with the trees, with the custom trees, where the custom clouds flicker over. Actually, now that I think about it, let me turn off the clouds. Oh, where's it at? No, no. Wait, yeah. Video? Yes. Turn the clouds. There we go. Because they have the custom clouds, we don't really need two of them. So, we're gonna do like this. Jump up here. Uh-huh. And one more. Yeah, okay. I like this. So then this is bam, 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 and bada boom. So maybe in the middle, we're gonna do a little bop, and then bop, 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 all the way over to the other side. Yeah, this is actually gonna work. I know it looks hella simple, but really, that's all it really needs to be. The other, I'm down for letting the others completely decorate it exactly how they want to decorate it. What did I do? But yeah, I didn't like a whole nother one, so it's bam, bam. Right, no. Grab the one I dropped. Bam. That fell off. But put that here. You and no, darn it. You, you. Perfect. use the light switch for now. Hello, Mr. Beck. So, we're gonna put this. So yeah, it's looking pretty good. Can I reach up here? I can. I can just like this. Yes. Oh, that's perfect actually. Oh man. Oh yeah, I definitely need more. I definitely need more. I don't look like anyone's in the chat so far. Let's see. Oh, JJ Pratt. Oh, JJ, you're in here. What's up, buddy? I didn't even see you. I'm sorry. I'm still trying to figure out how to get the chat to show up on my screen as I'm playing. So I just have it on the side on my computer, well, on my phone. Yeah, but what's going on, buddy? Yeah, I hope you enjoyed the stream. I hope the sound's all good. See, I definitely need just about another stack. Well, actually, maybe not another stack. Maybe about 32. Okay, actually, they just gave me a full stack. Just about a full stack. Oops. Yeah, but I hope you're doing all right, buddy. Hope you're enjoying the stream. And I'm just chilling. There's no one else in here with me, both in the realm and in the server. So it's kind of just me yapping. Gonna be streaming for a little bit. Gonna stream this. Might take a break. Gonna be taking a break to eat a little bit later. Then we're gonna stream. I don't know what I'm gonna stream next. I probably want to get back into B3313. That's the Super Mario ROM hack. Probably get back to streaming that because it's been a minute. There. Yeah, dude, sorry for any missing. I saw you did another live stream. I couldn't join. I was at work and I was just really, really tired. So I know you didn't exactly send me the link. But you know, I I did see it. So yeah, but I did see it. It was very, very good. Very nice to see. So put that there. Okay, yeah. It's pretty good. What are they talking about over there? Alright, so should be good now. Now we're gonna since we have the tree. So more than likely either right here or the other side is where the train's gonna be at. See, oh, give me a second. I think our dog's outside, so I'm gonna go AFK for a second. Matter of fact, actually, since I'm out in the open. Myself in here so I don't get shot. Alright, be right back. Just enjoy the Minecraft music in the ambient for a good, like, minute or two. Be right back.
Huh.
Okay, streamer's back. Streamer has returned. Yeah, streamer has returned, and it's daytime again. Well, I don't like you. Go away. Let's go make sure you don't try nothing crazy. See? Okay. Uh, I mean, this might be just a little short stream. Well, probably not. I do want to play Minecraft. Yeah, sorry if you're hearing. This is my brother. He's getting ready to leave. So, we're gonna let's put this here, put that here. Uh, put it in just like center points. Let's see. Oh, can I just make slabs here? Can I just make slabs? Let's see. No, I can't actually have to graph the table. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot I can make a vampire sword, but not gonna do that. Battle axe, yep, scythe, yeah, already have that. Tree staff, a different scythe for different mod pack. See, battle axe, katana. Now, some of them are more or less the same thing. You can even get like placeable items, so you can get a placeable totem of undying. See, already got totems. I'll make my bags white, why not? There we go. And so now I think, what could I do? Oh, I do know I want wooden slabs, so we're gonna acacia planks embedded iron track. Okay. Cherry tied iron tracks. Okay. Interesting. So what we're gonna do, we make a door frame. I wonder if this will look good if I that like here. Wait, no, that's not it. Like y'all see the vision, right? Where it's like if I maybe here? No, here. No, here. Okay, no, that was stupid. I guess it would have to be a bit thinner for it to be like properly centered. Yeah, that's not working. Dang it. I have to find use for these. Let's just put them. Where could I put them? That actually looked good. Let's push it back a little. Too far back. Way too far back. Let's do about here. Yeah, that's equal enough. The other one? I like that one. And also, yes, I'm very aware that I am playing this on my PC, so I'm actually able to stream it to y'all. But I guess since no one's actually joining, I could have played it on my Xbox and streamed it there, but actually no, because then I'll have to stream it only to Twitch. But uh, I'm very aware that I could also be doing this and playing it on Java Edition. However, as you've probably seen with all the different repo streams, I am still very much a baby when it comes to playing with keyboard and mouse. So that is something I am very much still not good at. And you would think after all these years there would be official controller support for it, and there's not. Like, what? There's no official controller support for this, which I find very, very odd for like Minecraft Java Edition. Like, there's some people it's like, oh yeah, well, you should know this by now. I did not know that. Actually, I think I'm gonna shorten it like this. Yeah, I need a bit more. Wife, and then now I need shears. I have some in my house, so my vision is that that's gonna be like a little area where, of course, that's gonna be the rest stop. I can put benches. I can put benches and chairs. I could maybe make a water fountain I can use. I can have that there, so it could be like one of those like actual like public, what's it called? Like public, yeah. What's my shears? I know it has them here somewhere. Shears. Where are they at? Wither bones? No. What the heck, wither bones? I don't really need them. I don't really need an iron pipe. stone slabs. I could, I could spice up the top a little bit with some stone slabs, but not right now. Where are my shears? Where are they? I know I got them here. Where? I know I got them here somewhere. Bless you. Unless I really just don't. Unless they broke. They probably broke. Okay. Shears. How the hell did you get in here? Excuse me. Excuse me. What the actual hell are you doing in my house? Uh, buddy, you gotta. Oh no, you are not going to be getting there and getting trapped all upstairs. You get. Let's make it sound like there's one upstairs. You gotta go. Like, hey. Yep, like, yep, out the door. Out the door. Out the door. Out. I know why, because I have a. Look, here. Go farm. You're not even a farmer. Why are you trying to go on my farm? Oh, armadillo. See, I put that little thing around my house so you can actually, like, go around and still use your professions, because I'm not about to keep wasting iron and have, like, multiple areas where you can have, like, anvil and stuff like that, and blah, 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 blah. I forgot to make some shears. You know, sure, I can craft tables over here. Well, I wonder, how the hell did he get in my house? He just popped in. Okay, shears. So, what I want to do, it does need a little bit of color. I think I'm good. I would use the cherry blossom, but I think there's enough cherry. I think there's already enough cherry blossoms, so I think we're gonna use some white leaves. Alright, this should be enough. Probably a bit, way more than enough. Actually, no, I'm gonna need more. Just 3 more. Just 3 more. Just 3 more. I can reach it. Come on. Yoink. 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 There we go. That's 3. There we go. Then put that right on top. Alright. Now that I think about it, I might have to actually extend it a bit more. So I'm putting the bench, whichever side it's gonna be on, the train track's gonna be. Alright, I forgot. Bench. Outdoor bench medieval. Slabs. Spruce slabs. It doesn't have to be spruce, exactly. I don't think. It just needs to be slabs. Okay, we can just do that. Just make a whole bunch of sticks. Actually, don't need to make a whole bunch of sticks. I have a whole bunch of sticks right here. So then, where you at? It should be at the bottom. Where's the bench? Where's the bench? Here you are. Well, bam. It's turning night. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to extend it. Which also means I'm gonna have to do a little bit I'm also gonna have to do a little bit of terraforming, but it'll be alright. Yeah, but I definitely need more. As you can see, I don't really have a plan for buildings. I'm not like the others where it's like, I'll maybe look up, like, an idea, but, like, having, like, a plan to build it, I'll just do it, and I'll say, like, I'm going to build something, and then I just go and do it. And it's not even the right tree down this. Also, why is this tree even here? Why is this one still here? Should have decayed. See, put this one, which is deep sleep. Nope, deep sleep bricks. All right, that might be enough. I just need like one more section, and then that'll be done. Then I think I'll put a little bit more lighting around there because I feel like it's a bit too dark, and then I can create a path with my shovel that's about to break. Yeah, it's still a bit too dark. Put this there. There we go. Dang it, I just need a little bit more for this side now. The uptick in baby zombies. With the sword never dropped his skull. That's funny. Oh, my little buddy, my little puppy Oreo, he's falling asleep in my room. He's just laid down, kind of pulled himself into like a little sandwich. I guess. I don't know what you call this, but that's how he got in. I forgot it. I just oops. Now I have another wither skeleton I could potentially use for something. See, if I grab any more seed, I need to replant. See, I don't need that much. Probably I don't even need that much, really. Like 6 should do. Just to be safe, I'll get 2 more. Nah, 3 more. Just to be safe, because I feel like it's gonna be one of those things where it's like, oh, you need to go back, you need to get like 1 more. Alright, we got 9. It's probably a bit over, but right? Yeah, so yeah, it was a bit over. But it's fine. Yeah, I like that. Put these to use here. You rat. You know what? Yeah, you two shoot each other. I got tired of waiting. I don't need arrows. Who's golden pickaxe? Well, that's fine. Inventories like that. I haven't. Okay, let's see. One more bench should do it. Where's the bench? Ow! Rat, go away. I'm busy building. Thank you. See, thank you so much. Alright, we're going for like a good hour. Nice little hour yap stream. Can't go wrong with one of those. Wait, I think I'm done with these sticks. Back here. Oh my god. Go away. You especially. You rat. Oh, there you are. I definitely need more lights in this area. I need more lights in the area and also just more guard. I'm gonna put more iron going down. It's not that cool. Okay, is that better? Yes, it is. Give him a standing. There we go. Now we can actually sit down. Away. Away. Where you coming from? Alright, fix this dirt real quick. There we go. Yeah, I think we don't even need the terraform, or at least not yet. The others can do that. But that's so yeah, it's that little train station waiting area. This looks nice. I like this. This looks good. I think this is gonna work well. So I can just put a light here, a light here. Let's see. Another zombie crawling around. Where is he? There he was. One here. So really give it some light. One here. One here. All right. I think. Yeah, I think that's it now. I can't really think of anything else to do with it. Yeah, I think that looks good. Mm, Actually, put this down. Put this down. Can I just take a screenshot like this? No, I can't. F12? No, I can't. Why? There we go. Yeah, this looks good. Just a simple, very simple looking. It doesn't have to be anything too fancy, but it works. And I know my shovel's about to break, so. There it goes. Any more regular seeds? Sweet seeds? Yep. Go grab those. I've noticed since now that we live in sort of this like acacia biome, because technically this is an acacia biome. Oh, it's raining. That's why. So the different biomes, especially with this texture pack, with the realism craft, it changes how the weather looks. So of course now, like since we're in a spot that it's not technically an acacia biome, it's gonna show like actual blue skies. When we go back, let's see, go this way. Yeah, see, it is not raining over here, and we're in an acacia biome. That's literally because it's because we're in an acacia biome. That's why everything is looking very orange. So everything's looking very orange, mainly because of that. I don't need this for right now. Don't need. Why does why does shears take up a whole bundle space? Like the whole thing. That doesn't make any sense. Whatever. Okay. Um, new shovel. Wooden shovel. Wooden shovel. If you get the reference, good. If you don't get the reference, time to get educated, bud. I don't want to dig. I don't want to dig holes. There we go. Here's one thing I don't understand. Why does it bring down your durability so much to lay down a path? There we go. Just able to get off out of my inventory. Alright, now we just gotta clean up my inventory because it is stupid full. So first we're gonna plant these seeds. I was in this little garden right here. Oh yeah, and what's it called, y'all? Get ready. It seems like the summer update for Minecraft is gonna be dropping like real soon. Considering the beta and preview and everything, it looks like it's basically done. I think they said there's might be like a few more things they have to do, like and tweak and stuff. But really, other than that, it's gonna be completely done. So more than likely, we're gonna be getting the update very soon, sooner than later. Which I find that's just like wow, like that's crazy how quickly we're getting it. Like especially for someone who has I've been playing Minecraft, especially on consoles, for like basically ever since basically the year since it came out. Like my Minecraft journey starts way long ago, and it was before I even got the 360. I played it on my cousin's. I played it on my aunt's old iPhone. It was the Pocket Edition. It wasn't even called the Pocket Edition. It was just called Minecraft. It was just called Minecraft for like iPhones. And friggin' it wasn't even a full game. It was just a trial. So we would just play that constantly, build a base. I would build a base. I would say a base, but I would barely even use dirt. But you can barely use any blocks. You can barely use any blocks. You can only use like certain blocks. You can barely use certain types of weapons and certain types of tools. Um, and it was very what's it called? Very primitive. There was barely any mobs. I think there was only the zombie that you can actually fight. And if you wanted like a full experience, you would have to actually, actually have to buy it. I just got a gold nugget from a tumbleweed? What? Okay. I did not know that. But we used to play that like a lot, and then eventually we ended up playing Minecraft on the Xbox 360. My cousin got it first because he all the games like I always wanted to play systems, he always got it first. So we would play that. We would play that. And we had so much fun with it. Literally the day when it came out, that was also the same day, not the same day, but the same day that we started playing. That's when we discovered creative mode, and we was able to just spam diamonds. It was like we don't even need to play survival. We can keep doing this, and then I quickly fell out of love with creative because it was like, okay, this is boring. There's nothing I can do. No mobs to fight. No mobs to fight. There's no point going caving to go find caves. But friggin' literally the next day, that's when they actually introduced the hunger bar into Minecraft on the 360 and the PlayStation 3. No, it was just I think it was just on on the PlayStation, on the Xbox for a little while. So it was only on there, and then finally we got the hunger mechanic. Literally the next day, because I remember not seeing it the day before. We played it like all night. I remember we had a world where we really liked blowing it up. We was in like a snow biome. I had a house, my cousin had a house, and then our other cousin, he had another house, and we was all like right next to each other, all in this snow, in this very primitive snow biome, and we was all separated by and we was separated between uh, a lake of ice. And we made a copy of that world where we would just go into creative, or we go into creative, spawn a whole bunch of like TNT and different weapons and stuff, and then go back into survival into that world and just start killing each other, blowing up the houses, putting like big old lines of TNT everywhere, and just blowing up the Kingdom Come. It was it was very fun just playing that, all three of us. And then eventually, I think for my I want to say I was just turning like 11 or something. It was something like that. But 11 or 12. Um I wanted to get Minecraft on the 360. Or and I also know there was Minecraft on the PC. That of course didn't have a PC. Didn't have a PC. And so the only way to get it was getting it and playing it through my cousin. And so eventually what my aunt did, which was very clever, this is also very funny as well. I played it. It was for my birthday. She gave me a receipt. It was the download code for Minecraft for the 360. And she said, whenever you finally get your 360, that will be your first game. And funnily enough, it was not my first game. My first game was Sonic 06. I played that on my brother's 360 whenever he got one. I played it a good bit whenever he got one. And then um I eventually got mine from a thrift shop. I literally I was like 350 bucks and I got it for that much. So mind you, 360 was still relatively still new at the time. So I got it from there. I got it from the pawn. It wasn't even a thrift shop. It was a pawn shop. I got it from a pawn shop. I gathered enough money. I think my uncle paid like the last little. No, it wasn't that. That was something else. I I I spent yeah, it was like 350 bucks. I didn't spend nothing unless I absolutely wanted to, like if it was like a toy or something I wanted, so like a Hot Wheels car. Then I would spend like my money. Other than that, I did not touch it. And then so eventually, finally, I got it, and the rest is history. So I've been playing Minecraft like ever since. And then eventually, I was able to, when I did hear about like the Xbox One coming out, I was like, oh man, I want to get one. And so I saved up my money. Again, that took a good while. I think maybe like a year after. Yeah, I think it's about a good year after the Xbox One came out. and then I eventually got mine. And I'll tell you right now, I do the only system that I have bought that is brand new out of the original box was my Nintendo Switch. I the Xbox One when I got it, the original bulky Xbox One, I got it from I think from that same pawn shop because I was looking for one, and it was during that time where everyone was looking for one, and I just could not find one. My cousin had one because we was like, oh, we want to play Black Ops 3, and I was like, yeah, I want to play Black Ops 3. And I was like, oh, Black Ops 3 is coming to 360, and then I saw it, and I was like, never mind, it looks like doggy doo doo. So I saved up money, and I had my uncle. God bless my uncle, because when he was younger, he was like me. He wanted to play a whole bunch of like the new games. Like I didn't know until like much later, after like going back and looking into their rooms back in my papa's house. That's what we call my grandpa. That he has a very old, very dusty Sega Genesis with a bunch of his old cartridges in there. One of them was NBA Jam, Vectorman, and most importantly, Sonic 2. And I eventually had my other uncle, I had my other uncle, had my other uncle with me. One day they was both there. They was both there. It was my uncle and my papa. He came over, and I was over there because I was pretty sure I was being babysat. And I was explaining to him that I was like, he has this old Sega Genesis, and he's like, no way. And I showed him, it was just sitting in his room. And it's like, what? This has been there for years. I don't know if we can get it working. So I didn't know how to get it to work. So eventually they was both trying to figure out how to get it to work. And eventually they did, and it's amazing. So that was like I played like the original Sonic 2, Vector Man, um what's it called? Yeah, Vector Man, NBA Jam, Mortal Kombat. It wasn't Mortal Kombat 2. It was the original Mortal Kombat. That's how I started playing those games. So I was very happy to get those things working. But but to go back to the Xbox, I've never had any. I've never had an Xbox that I have bought that was not used or technically used. So I got the Xbox One. I was very happy, and then literally as soon as I got it, that's when they started announcing. It's like, oh, we're gonna be making a more powerful version of the Xbox One. I was like, you gotta be kidding me! So it's the Xbox One, the Xbox Series. It was there was the Xbox One, Xbox One X. It's the Xbox One and the Xbox One X and the Xbox One S. I was like, ah, man. So I, s- I saved up my money. My brother eventually got an Xbox One. No, he didn't. At this time, he didn't really start playing much games. He started like just moving on with his life, and I think that's when he had Bean, my nephew. So he didn't really have time to really play much games. So I got the X. So I eventually tracked down a Xbox One X through GameStop, and it was on sale. It was pre-owned. Everything was fine. I was like, the only thing, like the casing was slightly scratched, but it was fine. But um, so of course I used that for years because it was like, oh, the like older versions of like of the games that you like on Xbox or like on Xbox One isn't going to be supported. And if you want to upgrade, you'll be able to upgrade and it'll be 4K and everything. And I was like, okay, it's fine. I don't really care for much for performance. I put away this book. I don't really care much for performance or how this looks, but an upgrade is gonna be better, and it was so much better than just a regular Xbox One. And more importantly, it had a lot more space. That already had like a terabyte installed, so it's like, ooh, yeah, that's gonna be good. Let me get a Series X. So I got the One X. So I got the One X. And right as soon as I got it, that's when they started having talks. It's like, "Ooh, we're gonna be doing a better version of the Xbox. It's gonna be called the Series X." And it's like, oh man. So the Series X, that's the current one that I have until they finally announce a new one. Which I think there's been leaks, not even leaks, just talks about them wanting to do another Xbox, but I think they're gonna wait. Right now, they're just talks about doing like a portable Xbox. I'm like, at this point, just wait. Just wait. Just wait. So, um, the story behind getting that one is really funny. So, my plan was y'all know how GameStop is, how they're very stingy, where you can buy something over there and it's pretty expensive, but then you try to sell it back to them, they'll give you like $5 and a fair handshake. So that's basically what happened to me. I spent like $400 on a Series X and on the One X, and it was pre-owned. It was pre-owned, but I think it was like I didn't have to deal with like any like the taxes or anything. All I had to do was like with shipping. So it was like 400 something flat. So I paid for that and I was very happy. And I was like, it's like the One X, the Series X has been out for a while. I don't really see the need to upgrade, but then that's when they started saying a whole bunch of new games that are going to be coming out that I want to play, i.e. Call of Duty, the new Call of Duties. But I think more importantly, it was a bunch of other games that I really wanted to play, and then also they were saying that Minecraft, a game that I really like, won't be it's slowly going to stop receiving updates on the One X unless you upgrade and then like 4K visuals and everything. I was like, oh man, well not 4K visuals, but like more space and everything, like another terabyte. And I was like, okay, well I really want to get that. So I have, at this time I was working, I'm working, so I already had my own money. So I I got on GameStop and I got one for I think it was about like I forgot how much, probably 400 or 500, but it was pre-owned. However, so the story goes, what the guy told me, who the guy behind the counter, he says that the guy bought it. He played it for like for like a day. He played it for like a day, and then he realized that he does not like Xbox and how they do things and how the UI and everything works. And he didn't really, there wasn't really a game for him to play on there, even though technically Game Pass was happening. I guess he didn't want to pay for that. So, and instead of just keeping it, he decided to sell it back. He decided to just get a refund for GameStop. But since it was so like used, since technically it was used, it has to be it has to be put and classified as used, even though it was barely used. Like played it for like 24 hours, maybe not even 24 hours, maybe like 12 hours, and then he realizes like, you know what? This sucks. I'm gonna go get my money back and go get a PlayStation 5. And so that's like what the guy told me. That's exactly what he did. He came back into the store, said that that wasn't really his thing, got his money back, and then used the money that he got to buy a PlayStation 5. And so I have a basically brand new Xbox Series X that the most usage seen from anyone is by me and not by his original owner. So I find that like hella funny. Although the funny part is, and you could probably get upset at me. The, the original Xbox, the original Series Xbox was not my first choice whenever the new gen of systems was coming out. The big thing, my mom was saying, you know what, you're doing good in school. This is like back in high school. You're doing good in school. Your grades are up. You're doing good. This is before I ended up being like really sad and depressed. Like, I'm gonna buy you a video game system. So I had a choice. Either get the Xbox One or get the or get a Wii U. Of course, can't buy both. And the dumb young me, for some reason, said that I wanted the, the Wii U. And I get why. I'm wiser for it now. It was for all the first party games. Super Mario 3D World, Mario Kart Wii. They was announcing that they was doing Super Smash Bros. I wanted to get back into Smash Bros. And the last Smash Bros. Game I played was Brawl. And I was like, man, I really had fun playing online on Brawl. I want to do that again. I want to go again like how it used to be. Did I win? I I really don't remember. I don't remember if I won any matches, but I wanted to replay that. I wanted to replay that again. I was like, yeah, it's a no-brainer. Why would I get an Xbox when I can just get a Wii U? And the Wii U absolutely flopped. Although it was really fun to like go out of my room, take the Wii U gamepad, go into like the bathroom, and continue playing the game. But there was so many different services, like the Nintendo TV service. Remember that? That barely lasted a year, and then they took it off. So now you have a completely useless button on your Wii U, although you can still use it as a TV remote. But at the same time, why would you keep the Wii U tablet nearby and then just not have a TV remote nearby? It's, like I go back and I go back and my memory is like, oh, why did I ask my mom to buy a Wii U? No, it was great because I was able to transfer all my stuff from the Wii to the Wii U. It was great. So it's like I'll be able to play all my Wii games. I didn't realize that the Wii U was not backwards compatible with like the GameCube. So any GameCube games that I have, which I had like a good chunk, Melee, Sonic Adventure 1 and 2. No, that's really about it. It's just Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 and then Melee, which I eventually sold for like $50 at GameStop, which I do kind of regret because now it's kind of like a collector's item, but I guess, emulators and stuff like that. But it would have been nice to keep a physical copy. Um, another, that's one thing I do regret having my mom buy was a freaking Wii U, especially because like how bad the Wii U was. Like it was fun, but now, of course, now we all know it's like Nintendo's like one of its worst selling consoles, right next to the Virtual Boy. It's just kind of just like, I mean, it's a bad taste in my mouth because I had my mama do that. And it's like, oh, young Rift was very, very, and it still is very, very stupid. But the story about the Series X was funny. So my plan was, I completely went on a completely different tangent about the console. I'm sorry. The plan was I was going to, where's Crimson Steel? Crimson Steel. There it is. No, that's Shears. Where's my Crimson Steel? It's probably upstairs. But so my plan was, I knew GameStop was greedy, but I was like, that's probably just for games. For consoles, I should be fine. I should be able to get at least a good chunk of my money back for on a console. Oh, there's my Shears is up here. My plan was is that I was gonna buy the Series X. I was gonna wait, and then I was gonna be able to get my money back because I was able not get my money back because it's been about like 2 years. But at least get a good chunk of my money back. So I asked them. So this is during work. I had my brother go and bring it because he was still just on the original Xbox One. So it's just like, hey, if you don't want it, you can just give it to me and I'll take it. And I was like, well, I was gonna give it to GameStop. I was gonna give it to GameStop and get some money back. And I told him, it's like, tell you what, you can bring it to GameStop and you can tell me how much tell me how much they're gonna give me for it. I'll decide whether if I want to give it to you. So later on at work, I was at work. My older brother went go bring it. He went go bring it for me, and he was gonna get whatever money it was. He called me back. Hey Ryan. So they're trying to give you the Xbox One as much money is for like $94. $94 for a system that I paid 104. I paid $400 for. He's like, yeah. I was like, bro, don't even take the money. Just go straight. Go back in the room and go set that up in your room, dog. That's yours. Congratulations. You're a proud owner of a Series X. You're a proud owner of a Xbox One X. So I gave him that. I now have the Series X. He has the One X. So literally, he was just in my room not so long ago saying how he wants to get a new Xbox. He wants to get the Series X mainly for Microsoft Flight Simulator. That's that's really just like that's just mainly it. It's for Microsoft Flight Simulator. But yeah, that's really about it. That's really about it. So we have that. So we have that. So that's as many consoles. That's the story. That's my weird story with Xbox. And I can't even say it's like a fascination. It's just Xbox is just what I've been with all these years. I don't have like I guess now you could say it's brand loyalty considering how long I've been with Xbox and that I've had an Xbox. So it's kind of just like, oh, and then plus all my friends play on Xbox, but I guess nowadays since PC gaming has gotten so much better, especially with like with Steam, thank you Gabe Newell. Um, like with Steam and everything, it just makes it so much easier. Especially since a lot of like computer games or games that was just like on Steam, they're they're not backwards compatible. They are what's it called? They like have like full controller support. They have like either partial, like full controller support, or there's mods for games that's not have controller support, and you can have it to make it have controller support. You just have to like go into your like your keybinds and everything and make sure everything works. Yeah, but I'm very happy for it. Like I think like a couple of my coworkers are asking me, it's like, so now you have a PC, you have a laptop, are you gonna sell your Xbox? Are you gonna sell the Series X? I thought about it, but it's like no, because there's some games that I have on there that yeah, I would have to buy again, but I also don't want to restart again. Like the Cyberpunk, I did buy Cyberpunk. I did buy Cyberpunk on my Xbox, and I bought it on here. Now, technically, I do want to do a stream of Cyberpunk 2077 because I never streamed it on Xbox because it was always saying that it was not working right. And I did not want to run the risk because I know with Cyberpunk, I've played through Cyberpunk. I've gotten at least two of the endings. I do know that there's things that cannot be seen on YouTube, let alone that cannot be seen on Twitch or let alone YouTube. So eventually, I do want to do a playthrough of that, even though I technically started a new playthrough on my Xbox. I actually need to still get through. But what else? Oh, like as you saw, I bought you saw because I played it and streamed it. I bought Risk of Rain 2 and it came with all the DLC, so I was really happy. You know, on sale, so I was like, so we're definitely gonna be playing more. We're definitely gonna be playing more of that. Um, there is other games. Like I said, really like there's so many more games that I do wanna that is on my Xbox that if there was like cross progression, I would. One big thing, a lot of people's probably gonna give me so much flack for this because I actually like the game a lot. Fallout 76. Now, I have played it on my PC. I did play it. I did have it installed for a little bit, and I did play it. I did not realize that, shockingly, Fallout 76 does not have cross progression. More specifically, if you're playing it like through Xbox, like you download it through like the Microsoft and everything, you have your Microsoft account, it will count it as you're playing as a completely different character. And I don't like that because I've seen hundreds of hours and I'm at like 200, I'm at like level 270 something, which isn't a lot because I did not play the game at the very start whenever it first came out. I saw that internet historian video, shout out to him. I saw that internet historian video where just all the bugs, and then there was that one guy who made like the the bugs, glitches, and crashes of Fallout 76, which goes on for like 5 hours or something like that. Um, yeah, no, I was like, you know what? I think I'm just gonna stick to Fallout 4. But then eventually I did give it a try after they like fixed everything. I think that was right when they did the Wastelanders update when they added the what's it called? what are they called? Oh, when they added like foundation in the Raider faction, that you can befriend and everything. That was like right around when they added the Gauss shotgun. I was like, okay, now I have a reason. It's like now I have a pretty good reason. And Fallout 76 is such a good game now. Like, it's so much fun. A lot of people still like to say it's like, oh, it's an MMO. It's not my Fallout, or the game still sucks. It's still buggy. It's like, yeah, all AAA games are buggy nowadays. At this point, you should be used to it. It sucks. That's just the reality. But I mean, hey. But yeah, but Fallout 76 is like really, really good now. I'm trying to find a cave. I feel like I need just a bit more focus. I don't really need copper. Yeah. Ooh, they might have finally works on the custom ores. That's nice. But yeah, the big thing is that I really wanted to. I don't want to get rid of my Xbox because there's so many games that I still play on my Xbox that it's exclusive to Xbox, shockingly, and that I wish would come out. Or like I said, I put time into these games and I want to play them. And I don't want to get rid of my Xbox. It's like even then, like technically, I could sell it, but like I said, it's, there's really no point. Like if anything, like I said, if there was no game, if all the games that I have on my Xbox had like cross progression on PC, like I wouldn't even sell it. Like I would just straight give it to my brother. But also now that he's saying that now that I have a gaming PC, now he wants one because he's able to see all the stuff I'm able to do. I'm able to get these emulators and stuff. So it's like now it's like I'm able to play these games. Now I want one. Game, do you have to play cave noises right when I'm on the edge? Okay, Steve. Okay. Maybe I can just make a natural water source before having to just. Yeah, I can. Okay. I mean, that should look like that. Oh, hi there, buddy. I didn't think I was gonna see you tonight. So, yeah. If there's there he goes. I didn't think I was gonna see him. So that's one of the other mods I have on here. That is the actual official cave dweller mod. It actually adds the cave dweller that stalks you into your Minecraft realm, into your Minecraft world. And the funny part is, I added him back. I added him before. The AI for his aggression and everything is like was like through the roof. Now he's just making noises to see my reaction. He does that. He will make noises to see your reaction and sometimes also climb up on the walls. Climb up on the walls and on the ceiling. But what he does is that he will make certain sounds or just appear in just different areas and stalk you. Oh Jesus Christ, this is a really big cave. Appear in different areas and like stalk you or like break blocks in different areas. Especially like at home. So event like right now he's only gonna appear in cave dweller. But eventually, the more you start like beating him or starting to like tick him off, that's when starts like chasing you around. He's gonna start chasing you around, and then on top of that, eventually, the best way to do it, the mod says you just gotta leave the cave. Best way to do it to avoid him is to leave the cave as best as you can, as fast as possible. Like always carry like a torch with you or something. The best to do is leave the cave. Eventually, he will. Look, see, there he is again. See, he's getting real aggressive now. I can just leave him alone. He's not gonna. Yeah, they did update his AI though, so at least like right now, he's only appearing more and more. But if I start getting close to him, that's when he start. Oh no, he's not disappearing. So what if I just look away? You're gonna. Yeah.
Huh.
Oh, okay. No, that's new now. It's actually moving now. Okay, that's actually hella new. That's very new. He didn't used to do that before. He didn't used to just slowly walk up at you if you walk up at him. Before, he would just like slowly just stare at you. Hey, you don't see him, zombie. He's still there. That's funny. That's funny. Also very awesome. Now, so, but eventually, he will, like I was saying, he will continue to stalk you and follow you. And eventually, while you're in a cave, eventually he will just get to the point where he just gets so pissed off that he just stops. He won't stop chasing you out the cave. He will just start spawning into the overworld or into the overworld, but also straight just following you out the cave. Like he will, dead to rights, start chasing you out the cave. You can't kill him. You can't get a mask. And there's also a little thing for like the, I forgot what it's called. It's like the mask or something. I forgot what it was. I forgot exactly what it's called, but you get a mask and it stops it from like attacking you. So think like the pumpkin with the. But before, when I had him in the realm, I put him in just to mess with my friends and also just to have something in the cave because I think it'd be funny as I don't know what, and it is. It's funny. It's also scary, and I'm someone who does not like horror, but I also find it very interesting to have something that possibly really like go up against. I need another water source to get down, but I think I'm gonna call it a night here since we had that guy come chase after us. Let's see if I can just let me show him off one more time. Oh yeah, there's also another thing you do. If he attacks you, there's a chance he can like anything that you have in your hand, he'll swipe it away. I've lost this sword a good couple times because he swiped it out of my hands and I don't even realize it until after I've gotten away, and I've had to go back. He's probably gonna pop up again soon. He doesn't like when you start putting like torches down. So if we start going to more darker areas, all of a sudden we're gonna start seeing yellow eyes randomly pop up. Let's see, you heard that sound? Oh, it's an abandoned mine shaft here. Let's see, real quick. There we go. How rat? Hate skeletons. Yeah, sorry for the flashbang. I don't know why they're so bright. That's the wrong way. It's this way. No, it's this way. Come on, buddy. You're not gonna show up again? Aw. Well, baby. I say that like I will not. Like I'm actually gonna fight him. I've fought him like once. But the thing is, he can get so aggressive. Like he will start showing up outside the caves. I had a moment where me and my buddy Bradley was playing, and he was outside my house, and I didn't see him because he blended in so well. Speaking of the devil, he blends in so well. See, like, if I attack him, he's gonna come rushing at me. What you gonna do, buddy? You gonna do something? I see you looking at me. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Well, I'm gonna turn around. Do a whole 360 spin on it. Do 360 spin on you. You wanna do something? Mm-hmm. Ow, can you stop shooting me? Mm-hmm. Do something. Do something. I dare you. I see, then he disappears. Sometimes he disappears, sometimes he attacks you. Oh well. Alright, well. I got this area memorized. So we're gonna actually just teleport back home. Is it a cheap way? Yes. Do I care? No. Oh, another thing what he likes to do. If he appears in the village or any place that has torches, he will snuff them out. The only reason I knew that he was actually nearby is because my torches that I have on my house. That's why there's lanterns now. The torches that are like around the house or in the area were completely snuffed out because he was actually just stalking us. That's how aggressive he can get. So, like, he will start showing up at like broad daylight eventually. The thing is, and my friend says like, it's like, when are you gonna when are you gonna put them in there? It's like, oh, well, I don't know, I'll figure it out. So I've been put them in since like last week. They don't know yet. They haven't played, especially one of my buddies who would play with me a lot. He doesn't know either. So they're gonna be in a rude for they're gonna be in for a rude awakening. But I think we're gonna call it. I say we're gonna call it here. Yeah, I think we're gonna call it here. I'm hungry. I want something to eat. Um, I don't know if I'm gonna. I'm probably not gonna stream again for tonight. I think we're done. We're gonna stream again tomorrow. Next time tomorrow, if anything, we're either gonna continue back with B3313, or we're either gonna continue with B3313, or we're gonna continue in Risk of Rain. And there is another game that I have with my PlayStation emulator that I've been wanting to play again. So look forward to that. I'll give you a hint. It's a really good racing game on the PS2. Very, very good. But that's all you're getting until I actually play it. It does work. I have tried it. Well, actually, no, I lied. I got to the main menu and I created the profile, but actually playing the game, I haven't done it yet. But yeah, next time on the Rift Dimensional YouTube channel, we're gonna be more than likely gonna be going back to either B3313 or Risk of Rain 2 to unlock more characters that I play as and to explore and to possibly either or explore more of the Eternal Plexus, since technically we are restarting with this new version of B3313. I will see y'all in the next time. Remember to take it easy, stay safe, don't do anything stupid, and if you do, please record it. I'll see y'all next time. Bye bye.